Fighting, in its essence, is not merely a test of strength or skill, but a profound expression of the human spirit. It's a dance between vulnerability and invincibility, where every punch thrown and every blow absorbed tells a story far deeper than the mere quest for victory. The truth of fighting lies in its ability to strip us down to our most fundamental selves, revealing not just our physical capabilities, but the resilience, courage, and heart that defines us. In the raw, unguarded moments of battle, fighters not only face their opponents, but confront their deepest fears and greatest aspirations. It is here, in the crucible of combat, that the most authentic form of human expression is found. A testament to our enduring will to overcome, to persevere, and ultimately to transcend. Paul's path through the ranks of professional MMA is marked by the kind of relentless determination and raw skill that can only be honed through years of dedication. However, his journey took a pivotal turn, not inside the gym or during a grueling fight, but through the serendipitous encounter with a new relationship that introduced him to a force more powerful than any opponent has ever faced: his faith in Christ.
I had my cousin coming in right after I was training Nana, and my uncle seen me training with her, and I walk up to them with my aunt, and the first thing I said was, "She's gonna be mine one day." And yeah, it turned out good for me.
I'm very impressed of the willing spirit he has for go back to the cage and just show himself how amazing he is with everything he does. And he can also be a testimony for everyone out there that they don't need to fight in cage with anger. You have to have just faith and hard work. And he's the hardest working man I ever met.
Spiritually changing, I can go back for a different reason. I can go back and take Christ in there with me without that fear of being the person I used to be, because I have him by my side, and it's like, oh, I can do that, I can do that. For this testimony, I can use this glory and stage for a different reason. I could do it for him, the one who showed me, the one who gave me this beautiful woman, who showed me even more. And I've prayed for this woman. I prayed for someone like her to show me, well, what's anything different that I've been missing? I don't think I'm missing anything, you know. But sure enough, if you
prayed someone like him also.
If you pray for it and you do it right, he will answer.
You pray, you wait, and right timing, everything will work out.
And one thing I must say is, it's not easy. It's not easy to change me. But if it's for the good, I understand at the end of the day it's going to benefit me. It's going to benefit my future. And the word of Christ, I finally got it broken down to me in a person, which is her. I give her the credit, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Get all my food made for me. I get a hot jacuzzi. Oh, I get a cold plunge. ask, I get all this stuff here, what do you want from me? And it's like, this is all the stuff I needed to perform my best on the highest level of MMA. And I'm like, man, I have it, and I gotta do it. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. And now we're here. We're about 3 weeks away from the fight. I feel great. Mentally, I feel great. Physically, I feel great. And the one thing I never have spiritually, I'm on another level. Whether I win or lose, I'll still be okay. But that's gonna make me fight even harder. What is it, January, February?
Alright, my name is Steve Mejia. I'm training with Paul, who for his upcoming fight. It's gonna be a great fight. This guy puts his everything, and he goes in there with no fear, no nothing, just trusting God. And he's here to prove that today, that he is connected with himself on this goal, on this path, like a dream that he has. And that's what inspired me to come out here today, because I feel like just more than just the technique, more than just everything, the way he puts himself together for the fight is actually pretty inspiring and motivating. So that's what we're about to do right now. We're about to do a cool little training session and kind of get it going for him. That way he can just have a good rhythm, flow of things up to his fight. Nice. Good. Just from seeing Paul train, his mindset, he's sharp. He's looking for opportunities. He's constantly working. He's ready to go out there and just kind of take the opportunity for himself. Like he's just relentless with that. And I think that's what's scary, because like any mistake that you do in there, you will pay. Like, you know what I mean? So he's on it. He's on the ball, man. It's hard to beat someone that's training all around. So that's what's cool about MMA, is that you get to see people fight in different areas. It's not just boxing, it's not just kickboxing, and putting it all together too, especially with his wrestling, is just, it's pretty sick to watch. It's like seeing a character development. It's dope, you know what I mean? So his state of mind, especially after everything he's gone through, and I think one of the main things for him was restoring his faith with God. I think that really put him together, and like, hey, you know what? As I follow my path in faith, I'm gonna do things different, but to the best of my ability, with good heart. And I feel like in this sport like this, you gotta stay true to the game, and he's shown it, and it's about to show on the day of his fight for sure. I feel like it's just an insane amount of growth, spiritually, mentally, and physically.
People gravitate towards each other one way or another, man. That good energy, and you know, if I didn't sense the person that he is when I first met him, I wouldn't have given him my time. Dude chased me down for a while, trying to get a hold of me, and I was very busy doing other things in the fight game, and I literally didn't have time to give anybody any other time.
Shoulder back. There we go. That's the little stuff that I like. That's it. There it is. There it is.
From having the experience of working with other wrestlers in this sport, I knew that I can help fix the things that we needed to work on and mold my own version of what we have him going as today. So it was good, man. I'm glad that we linked up. He's one of my favorite students to work with. He never asks, he never says no, he never questions. And if he does question or say, he never says no, but if he does question, it's just to make sure he gets it right.
Jab low. Good. 1, 2.
Today we're going to be working on some boxing for MMA, not just regular boxing. finding his balance. His balance has always been there, but mistakes are made in between. And to me, when I catch somebody throwing a punch and not bringing the hand back to the right position, that's good. The technique was good, 80% of it, but that last 20% could really get you hurt if you're not doing those things right. And I try to make sure that I put the final touches and stamps to smooth out the rough edges, to make sure that they are doing things the right way technically. And if they're not, let's go back over it and do it again until we get it right. Keep that same pressure. Pressure's always great, but as soon as you see him, starting to march forward and you're not ready to do something, pop a feint, step around, find your angle to where you're comfortable.
Yeah. Maybe that hard jab too, huh?
Yeah.
Right down the center.
Right down the center. Change your head level. Watch out for the knees coming through the center when you do.
Yeah.
But as long as you're aware of whatever's coming around you. As wrestlers, I think wrestlers have such a high level of competitiveness. Some of the guys that I've worked with over the years, man, they're wrestlers. They don't like losing, tying their shoes compared to, like if you're having a shoe race, tie your shoe quicker, and he falls along that bracket, so, just making sure that we do everything the right way so things go right, because it's so dangerous. I think Paul is just up for a challenge, and he challenges himself. And if he can go in there and achieve the accomplishment, I think then it's on to the next, what can I do next? Because that's just the competitive nature of somebody like Paul Elizondo.
Man, everyone knows Paul. He's a big personality. They know how he fights. They know what kind of guy he is. Just an upstanding man and an awesome athlete. Yeah, I don't know. He's maybe just his super good quality of character.
Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history.
Paul's a competitor. He's a competitive guy. He wants to win. He wants to make himself a better person. I don't think he could wake up in the morning without something to push for and strive for.
I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me. So what's up?
I'm here to support Paul's growth, man. I think he's an awesome guy. He's my personal friend. He makes me a better person when I roll with him. When I watch him fight, it's just an awesome experience. So I'm just happy to be there along the way.
Lot of heart, being smart, aura got a glow. We can restart, get head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine. Don't you get it confused? I'ma win again. Yeah, that's all that I do.
I predict Paul is going to pick the guy up, put him on his butt, punch him in the face, either strangle him or punch him until he quits.
Down block. Shoot. Shoot. It's wrong.
Paul's that competitive nature to strive to always be the best, I would say. Whether it was in wrestling, being a personal trainer, anything in life, he strived to try to be the best that he could be. As much years that he has with wrestling and that I know, more of it's the mentality of it, the reminders of the little things of, hey, you're doing this good, you're doing this good, try this. It's more of he knows what to do now at this point.
I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah.
My number 3, my double, my cutout, and then my double leg. And then I get the rib.
He started off when he was 5 years old, 4.5, 5. His two uncles, Johnny and Robert, they were in freestyle wrestling, and they told me, hey, just put him in wrestling. So we did it, and, he was good at it, and he was number one of doing what he wanted to do. He didn't slack off. I was hard on him on getting him going. He did real good, remember when we used to move the furniture in the living room and wrestle, and you know, I used to be able to take him down, and he used to tell me the new moves that he made, that he comes up with, and he'll close his eyes, and I'll be on top of him, and then next you know, he's tapping me out, you know. Yeah, he's, I'm proud of him. I want to say, like, when he was training hard, you know, he was, he didn't stop. He just kept going, you know. He'll be in the garage, and he'll have a punching bag, and he's picking it up, slamming it down, and I'll go in the garage, I'll look in it, and he'll look at me, and he'll go, "One day, Dad, one day." And I'll be like, "Yep, one day." Yep. There was another time right there, we live off of Ashton and Marks. He was cutting weight. He ran from Marks all the way down Ashton and Marks. He ran all the way down to, what was that, Herndon. Back and forwards, back and forwards. All his friends were meeting him at the other end on Herndon because they couldn't make it back, and this guy would not stop. He would just keep going and going and going and going. So I know if he wants it, like this fight coming up, I know he wants it. I know he does. The way he is, how he trains with these little kids, how he trains. If you can get up in the morning and have a class in the morning, then have a class with the kids, and then come and do your own training, you want it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna do what you want. When you see guys like that come up and they're doing good, and you know they do good for themselves, you know, it makes the parent feel proud, you know.
You don't know I have a fight coming up, and if you guys can make it, that will be cool. But I want to give you guys the fight shirts. So I have these for us. A toy. I have some shirts for us guys. So I have youth large, youth small, and some medium ones. You guys train really, really hard here. Okay? Even when you go to school, you guys are some of the hardest working kids. But that doesn't mean you abuse it. You be humble. You be nice to those kids, all right? Don't go double-legging people to the floor, anything like that. I have some shirts for us. So on the count of 3, once we clap, we're going to come and get our sizes. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's get them. So I have... That's not going to be it. Okay, let's go large. Let me see if that one fits you. Is that going to be too small for you or what? Yeah, try one. And then I got a small for you. I think this guy will be for you right here. Try that one on and see. Let me know how that fits. And then we have these ones and these ones. Aha, these ones. Everybody wave at the camera on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Gone are the days when Paul stepped into the ring, fueled by the fighter's ego, where victory was a testament to his strength alone. Today, he fights with God first. A shift that has not only changed his approach to combat, but has redefined the very essence of his strength. This transformation has imbued him with a deeper sense of purpose, a calm in the midst of the storm, and a clarity that guides his every move. With God as his cornerstone, Paul is not just a fighter. He's a testament to the power of faith, resilience, and the unbreakable human spirit.
You're a rock star, Paul. Proud to be there, happy to be there, and I'm rooting for you all the way.
Go out there, bud, and have fun, do your thing. We're all going to be out there supporting you, loving you, and it's going to be fun watching you.
He's a real, true character of the man, and the way he does everything is just, I just admire. The main thing that I really appreciate in him is learning, that he loves to learn, and I think that's what brought us together, for he's willing to learn and grow.